It was a beautiful village. There was a farmer there. He had a very fat horse that he loved. Then one day, the horse ran away somewhere. When the neighbors heard about it, they gathered in front of the farmer's house that evening. "Oh, Papa, this is what happened. It's just unfortunate," they said, expressing their sympathy. The farmer was not at all upset. He remained calm and replied coldly, "It's true that the horse is gone. Who knows whether this is my misfortune or my good fortune?" The next morning, the farmer's horse, which had gone somewhere, returned home. Surprisingly, there were 6 wild horses tied to the horse. Seeing this, all the neighbors and villagers described the farmer as very lucky. Even then, the farmer remained calm. "Who knows whether this is luck or bad luck?" he replied coldly without exulting. Days passed. The farmer's only son mounted a wild horse and went for a ride. The horse was not calm. It jumped and fell, the farmer's son to the ground. This broke his arm. When the neighbors heard about the incident, they came to the farmer's house. They expressed their sympathy. Even then, the farmer was not discouraged. He calmed down and said, "Something has happened. Let him go." He sent those who expressed their sympathy away. After a few days, the time of war came. At that time, young men were being forcibly recruited into the army. The authorities also came to the village where this farmer lived. They started recruiting all the eligible young men into the army. Even though their parents did not like it, they forced the young men into the army. The farmer's son was being recruited. Because his hand was broken, he could not be recruited into the army. When the neighbors heard about it, they came back to the farmer's house. They praised him for how everything that had happened in his life had turned out to be a blessing. Even then, the farmer was not happy. "Who knows whether this is all good luck or bad luck?" he replied coldly. "Let whatever comes in life come. Accept it as it is." It is true that it is very difficult to accept some of the events that have happened in our lives. But how quickly we improve when something happens is also important. If we want peace, it is good to accept everything that comes. Accepting everything calmly is the royal road to happiness and peace. This is also the right medicine for the problems we face in life. Moreover, resistance leads to stubbornness. This will definitely destroy peace. Sometimes rejection also makes us realize the importance of acceptance.